Like, raise your hand if you've learned one thing. Megla, we're not failures. If you learned one thing, it was worth coming, right? If you learned two things, it's better. And if you learn three things, then Megla needs 3 hugs before she leaves today. So that'll make her feel better. So our next speaker today is talking about PPC. Is anybody here not using or running some sort of PPC campaign that's selling on Amazon? Haven't started yet? How many of you feel like you should be doing it better? How many of you feel like you're wasting money doing it? All right, so the secret to PPC is data. And our next speaker, Sami Akhtar, did I say that right? Close enough, right? That's what he's talking about, is he's talking about data and analytics and how that impacts your PPC. So without further ado, we'll let him come up.
What? So let me tell you, this is one product that one of our client and my closest friend, Mr. Gauhar, sells. In the last 12 months, he have closed close to 2.5 million USD. That will be close to 20 crores. Now here is Mr. Gauhar also sitting here. Mr. Gauhar, can you please stand up? Hey, a small clap for Mr. Gauhar. So Mr. Gauhar, yes, Mr. Gauhar has a target to finish this year with 4 million USD. That will be close to 28 crores. He sells in Amazon.com through India by using global selling. How many of you out of this audience have purchased any product from Amazon? You can raise your hand if you have purchased any products from Amazon. Can you guys do me a favor? Can you guys just stand up for 3 seconds if you have bought something from Amazon in the last 30 days? Come on, guys. I've asked Megla, then Megla said that the audience is really young. So you're really young. You can stand up, right? So here we can see a lot of people have bought something from Amazon. You know, recent data, it showed that 90% of customers who are purchasing from Amazon reads the reviews. If they are not reading the review, they're either dumb or they have a lot of money to waste. Now, for those of you guys who haven't read review before purchasing, you can sit down. Now, I guess you're not sitting down because I called the word dumb, right? Okay, got it. Yeah, thank you guys, you can sit down. So, for a product to get sales, there will be always 200 to 2,000 keywords responsible. Now, I remember I was reading a book by Mr. Gaur Gopal Das. Mr. Gaur Gopal Das is a monk, is a Swamiji. In that book, he was telling a story. And the story goes like this. I'll narrate in his voice only. So, Mr. Gaur Gopal Das tells like this. There's a very famous businessman in Mumbai who recently bought a red shining Lamborghini. Those Lamborghinis you can see, it will be worth like 3 crores, 4 crores. Huh? No, not the whole showroom. It's just the cost of one car. You know how these exotic cars cost, right? So Mr. Gaur Gopal Das tells like this. The businessman calls me and tells, Swamiji, I just bought this new Lamborghini. Would you spare your blessings? I'll come by your place. We'll have a short 15 minutes ride. And you can bless this car as well. How often a Swamiji gets the chance to sit on a Lamborghini, which is red? As decided, the businessman comes by Mr. Swamiji's place and they went on a short 15-minute ride. Swamiji, Mr. Gaur Gopal Das was sitting on the passenger side. And slowly that 15 minutes turned into 30. Swamiji had a meeting, so he said, listen, I had a meeting I had to attend. Can you please drop by my place? Now what happened after that? It shocked the Swamiji from his core. The businessman started crying. The businessman who recently bought a red shining Lamborghini worth 3 crores, that looked so happy from outside, that looked so strong, started crying like a baby. Now obviously Swamiji he had the question, what happened? And since the businessman was following Swamiji for a long period, the businessman tells that, Swamiji, recently my wife filed a divorce against me. I have my kids. I love my kids. I love my wife. I've tried all sorts of things, but nothing is happening. So the person that looks so happy, so strong from outside, his roots are so weak. I remember it was 6-7 months back. The place where I stayed is at the 12th floor. In the balcony, we have 3 sliding doors. I mean, the transparent doors that if you just slides, it stacks over one another. And there we have a huge window that we can see and we can stand. There was a huge storm that was coming called Amphan in Kolkata. It was, government named it as super cyclone, how powerful the wind was. I was standing on the window, the balcony, and I can see rows of trees. Each will be 50 feet tall. And I can see with the rushing wind, one tree just flat fall to the ground, slanting. I can see the roots. Some soils were attached to the roots, but I can see it was fallen down. Whereas on the same row, I can see another 50 feet tall tree standing still, even with getting all the torches from the winds. Some branches might have broken. Now, you may ask, what may be the difference that made this one tree fall down and another tree stand still? It might be happening that the tree that is still standing have its roots deep down and scattered over a very large area. And might be thousands of roots that is holding that tree stronger. Now, similarly, when it comes to product, you can see the bottom part are the roots. The middle one, that is the trunk, and the top is a crown. So when it comes to an Amazon product, the top part that is above the ground, that is what every customer looks at. Every customer can see. The back end is the roots that is holding that product together. Now, if you ask a normal seller who is just selling, they would probably tell, if you ask them, okay, in how many names or keywords can you call your product? They'll probably tell, okay, keyword 1 or name 1, keyword 2 or name 2, keyword 3 or name 3, keyword 4, keyword 5, maybe keyword 6. But in general, in order to make a product stronger, in order to hold it position to the top position, in order to hold the first page, the product has to rank for 200 to 2000 keywords. It has to get indexed for that. Now you may ask, how do we rank for so many keywords?
Before that, we can clap for the example.
Thank you so much. So you may ask, how do you rank for so many keywords? So in our agency, we generally do a 3 months SEO optimization for our clients that is responsible to get products indexed for 200 to 2000 keywords, organic keywords within 3 months. So that was the end of my presentation. You can find me and my team at www.regrowmedia.com. We have a booth. Come say hi to us. Obviously, if you want to say anything, we are open for that. Come say hi to us. We are at booth number 13. Okay, thank you so much. And one last thing. Anyone in the audience need this as a gift from my side? First hand takes this gift. I can see, what is your name? Okay, can you please come this side? Do you need me to? Okay, you can open your glasses, okay? Okay. Okay. Another thing, Mr. Gohar is also going to be on one of the panelists tomorrow, so you can ask a lot of questions to him as well. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Do you guys want to hear something amazing? I asked Sammy if he's ever spoken on stage before, and he said, no, not really. That was great, right? Congrats. Great job.